90,000 people will be out there talking about it. These guys don't talk. I'm promoting the fight.
Is that fight happening in Vegas still? Because
I'll let you guys know when it's time to let you know.
Regarding this TKO boxing thing, it did seem kind of interesting because I know that there was the Netflix upfronts, and I believe there were rumors that perhaps something was going to happen there with this Canelo and Crawford event. Turkey was pretty big on making it clear that you would be the head promoter, and then he did say actually you were going to be head promoter, and they didn't have a broadcaster, and then it was actually Sellers going to promote it, and it's going to be DAZN pay-per-view, Ring Magazine, all of that stuff.
What happens when one of boxing's smartest fighters faces Mexico's top champion? You get a moment no one expected. The press conference for Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence "Bud" Crawford. The world saw more than just a face-off. It was shocking. The entire story changed, and every news outlet rushed to report it.
It's their levels and their stars and superstars. Okay, and they made the championship, not the championship made them.
This wasn't just a press event. It was a message, a warning, and mind games. And guess what? Crawford won that round. Let's break it down. The event started in Las Vegas, set up like a huge show most, like the Super Bowl, but for boxing. Everyone thought it would be polite trash talk and the usual "I'm ready" lines.
Because we are true fighters. We are true fighters. True fighters. True, yeah, of course. No, not YouTuber fighters. Huh? Not YouTuber fighters. Yeah.
They need to talk and talk about the fight because they want to say something. The people know we are great fighters. They want to put a great fight.
Yeah.
We don't know.
I am sure. I am sure in the end in the middle of September we will have one of the greatest fight ever happen in boxing, and I am sure of it. I am sure.
And fist up. Charge good. Excellent. Great. Excellent. Wonderful.
But Crawford came ready for war. Canelo stayed calm, but Crawford grabbed the mic and sent a cold, smart message that made everyone feel the heat. You're in your prime and so am I, but I'm smarter, stronger, and I've never lost. Canelo didn't react, but the world did. This fight is more than boxing. It's a massive crossover with Netflix, DAZN, UFC, and Saudi Arabia backing it. Turki Alalshik is making it happen. Dana White is involved too. It's called The Fight of the Century for a reason. And it's dangerous.
Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terrence "Bud" Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, "Can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life." And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it and lost fight number 2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Canelo Alvarez, age 34, set a dominant win over William Skull and still holds all 4 super middleweight titles.
He boxed a little bit too much, defensive-minded a little bit too much.
Right hand to the body there, Canelo.
Ultra elusive, if you want to call it that, in Harrison and Lara.
Right hand.
But here's the crazy part. Crawford is moving up to full weight classes to make this fight happen. That's not a small step, it's a giant leap. People forget Crawford started as a lightweight. He's been slowly moving up, winning each time. But now he's entering Canelo's territory super middleweight. The weight difference won't just affect size, but also power, toughness, and control in the ring. Still, Crawford isn't scared. He's coming to hunt.
I'm saying at once. Right. I'm saying I started at 135. I'm just saying, like, say if Canelo was the champion at 147 to go up once.
Right in one jump.
Yeah, in one jump.
It's a big jump too. 21 pounds. It's a lot of weight.
Now, let's talk about the shock at the press conference. Most people thought Crawford would stay calm, especially since he's the smaller fighter. But instead, he went full beast mode, calling out Canelo for avoiding him for years, and even insulting his past opponents.
But every time I see him, he'll come and be like, Canelo.
You're right. Yeah, you know how Billy do it too.
Every time, I'll be like, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
So every time he say that, you know, I just be like gradually getting into like looking at it, like, okay. And he's not that big. You know, he heavy, but he not that big.
Right.
You know, and I was just like, all right. I'm laughing, but at the same time, it started hitting me like, all right, man, maybe he onto something. You know, and then I started sizing him up, and I'm like, all right, well, Canelo 5'7", you know, my arm's longer.
Yeah.
He's strong, I'm strong.
Right.
You know, it'd be, to me, skill for skill.
Right.
You know, because Canelo not the biggest 168 fighter. So I just started looking into it, and I'm like, man.
Canelo didn't say anything back, but his eyes said it all. We've seen this before. Billy Joe Saunders and Caleb Plant tried to mess with Canelo's head too, and he knocked them out. But Crawford is sharper and more dangerous than both of them.
I've been beating up big dudes all my life.
Because they underestimate your blood.
It's just, even if they didn't, I'm going to beat you up. You know, I can fight.
Right.
You know, so if you watch, like, all these dudes bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't care. But I'm going to find a way to win, no matter what.
In September, are you going to pull this? I shook up the world. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's definitely going to be, you know what I mean, one of the moments, you know. I need the doubters to fuel me. What you think he'll do if he go up 2 more weight classes? I need that, you know, because that's going to make me more focused and turn into a different animal. So I need the people to say, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough, or...
And let's not pretend Crawford just showed up out of nowhere. He's been calling out Canelo for years. People said he was too small or the fight was too risky, but he stayed focused. He never acted scared or backed down.
I feel like I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out. From Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't just...
Obviously,
I'm just saying, man.
No, but he's not... Kovalev.
Kovalev was older. He does.
Billy Joe.
Don't get me wrong. He does have a lot of power. But all those guys that you named is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is not there.
So how do you see a fight?
A tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills. The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more. Try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit. It's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be.
While Canelo kept brushing him off, saying Crawford didn't have anything to prove, Crawford was mentally shadowboxing, staying ready.
When you say, I want Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. It's a conversation. It's not just, oh, man, you'll whoop his ass.
Like, yes, man type stuff.
I'm not worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Magino.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at fights as stepping stones. It's about now.
In every interview and post-fight moment, Crawford made it clear, this fight isn't about money. It's about legacy. He's moving up not for fame, but to fight the best. And that mindset is dangerous. He's confident, powerful, and motivated. Well, being the underdog fuels him.
Bud Crawford just won his debut at 154. Said, if the money's right, we'll fight. Everybody wants that fight. What do you feel about that matchup? People saying the weight, all this stuff. How do you feel about that?
You know, everybody wants to fight me. Everybody calling me out and everything. And, you know, like I say, I have nothing to win with Crawford. 2-3 weights class less than me. But if the money is right, why not? Right? Why not? But look, I'm focused 100% on Berlanga. I know I have a challenge in front. I never overlooking any fighter. So I'm focused 100% in this, and then we'll see.
But not everyone believes in the Crawford hype. Boxing legend Shane Mosley said Crawford's heart may be big, but his body might not be enough. He warned that if Crawford stands and trades punches with Canelo, he could get hurt. At 168 pounds, size really matters, and Canelo is built like a tank. This fight isn't just about belts, it's about legacy and pride. Canelo has been the best for years, but if Crawford beats him, he becomes the greatest of this era, and Crawford knows it, which is why he's risking it all.
Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better. No, Terrence Crawford is a great fighter. He's a good fighter, but like I say, he's weight classes for a reason. I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and you never know what happened.
Yeah.
Crawford has proven doubters wrong before. At 147, people said Errol Spence would stop him. Instead, Crawford dominated and turned Spence into a meme. That win made him a star. Now he wants to do the same to Canelo at 168 pounds, but this time it's a whole new challenge.
When did it come to a point? How long ago was it for yourself when you realised that the Canelo Alvarez fight is a possibility for you?
Just looking over the landscape of boxing and the opportunities and the accomplishment that Canelo had, and sizing them up and things like that. I know we ain't never been in the ring before, but it's a great opportunity for me in my career.
And that idea of yourself of chasing greatness, inside, how much does that excite you over that with it all together, that idea of chasing greatness? It's always something you've done, to do that sort of stepping up in weights. How much is that an exciting proposition for you?
Oh, it's very exciting. It's like throwing gasoline on a bucket of fire. I'm very competitive, and I'm looking to be competitive in a fight in September.
And don't forget the entertainment side. With Dana White involved, this will be a massive show. Think fireworks, flashy walkouts, and a worldwide Netflix stream. The 3-city tours, Saudi Arabia, New York, and Vegas, proves this isn't just a fight's an event. People often doubt Crawford because of his size, but skill is what wins fights. And Crawford has the best timing, sharp counters, and slick footwork in boxing today.
I can't go down anymore. But like he say, when they ask him for the Germonta fight, they don't wanna get credit for that fight. It's the same for me. I don't need to take that fight because everybody's gonna say it's too small, and then he need to enjoy his fight. He deserve it. I like Spence, but I like Spence and all the respect for him and everything. But I knew. I think is the type of fight Terrence Crawford is different. 168, but like I say, like he say, nobody's gonna give me credit for that.
Thank you very much.
Let's talk about Crawford's skill. It's not just slick, he's precise. His footwork is elite. Can switch from orthodox to southpaw smoothly and read opponents like a computer. His timing is perfect. He can counter pressure or bait you into mistakes. He doesn't just hit hard, he hits smart. His defense and head movement make him hard to hit. Crawford isn't just surviving at 168, he's here to outbox the bigger man. Funny how when Canelo fought Mayweather, Canelo was the young, strong fighter. Now it's reverse. Crawford is the smart, patient fighter. And if Canelo thinks he's just another power puncher, he's in for a surprise. The boxing world is divided. Canelo's fans say this will be easy for him because of the weight and power difference. They believe Crawford is too small for this fight. But Crawford's supporters, including experts, say Bud is #1 for a reason. His skill, speed, and ring IQ make him a serious threat. This is more than a fight. It's a battle of styles, generations, and legacies. And after that press conference, Crawford already won the first round mentally. Some fans even think Crawford has been training for this fight for over a year in secret. Others believe Canelo only accepted it because Netflix and Saudi money made it too big to ignore. Either way, it's happening on September 13th at Allegiant Stadium. No more excuses.
Are you still favoring Crawford in the fight, or has your opinion changed?
I mean, I've always favoured Canelo in the fight.
Well, I've heard that you want Canelo to win, but you feel...
Of course, yeah. I like Terence. I think I've worked a lot with Canelo, and I think just because of what I saw in Riyadh and because of the threat, and he's getting on as well, Crawford, but it's just like the mindset of Crawford. Like, there's no doubt in Terence Crawford's mind that he wins this fight. And when you spend a bit of time with him, you kind of start buying into that. And I guess that's what happened in Riyadh, because I travelled with him to the fight, and but it's a 50-50 fight. I think gun to head, I'm probably picking Crawford right now. But I want Canelo to win. I know he can win for sure. But Terence is going to make it really tricky and awkward for him. I don't think he's going to like that kind of fight.
So, who's truly ready? Will Canelo's size, experience, and pressure be too much? Or will Crawford's speed, skill, and perfect timing pull off one of boxing's biggest surprises? One thing's for sure. After that press conference, this fight isn't just hype, it's war. Drop your predictions in the comments. Who do you think will win? And don't forget to like and subscribe.